How's it going, folks? We are hopping back in part 14. Last left off having completed and then kind of doing completion of the quest for the loot. The guy that lost his daughter and needed help opening the thing. So I have all the stuff to give him, and I gave it to him. And then when I saw what the reward was crafting skill points in either handicraft or picking. Like, both of those are apprentice level skills right now. So I'm gonna wait to turn that in. So I undid the save, and am now gonna hit up the Golden Sickle to ask Mark. Which this place is like right next to my house in the marketplace. Like, this right here is literally my house. Let's go see if we can get a job. Honey.
Work.
Talk to this guy.
If only
Endless
that man
penny
lived.
pouches.
Walk blessed. Oh, you're an
What is this
outlander,
place?
aren't you? Well, the Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
The name of the Lord?
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
You don't sound quite convinced of you.
Is that so? Oh, I wouldn't be here if that were the case, now would I?
See, how exactly does your guild work? What are your rules?
Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Walk blessed. Yes?
You sell.
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Does sell a bit of... Got some. Here. Rhetoric book? That would be... Yeah. Master Rhetoric. Converts health to me. Okay. I think I'm good on some. Carrying a bunch of stuff. I should just jump into chest. Okay. I'm looking for work. Do you have any?
There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
Okay. How do I do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
Okay.
Walk blessed.
What in... I complete? Yeah. Okay, I completed the quest to ask for work. Now I have a foot in the Mendelus says that I should go into trading post workers if I can help them. Seems that this might be phone. Sickle ask for work. Trading post. Lend you a hand with anything?
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost me necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the Sickle you'd be.
Okay. You remember where you last saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
There.
That's a deal. Good luck.
Okay.
Huh?
Boulder doesn't have me. No.
Huh? Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier.
What are the papers?
Doesn't matter. Just hurry.
Okay. Where can I find him?
He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
Another guy. I'll walk.
Move along.
Okay.
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Oh, you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you could do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody badger and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him. And I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for Sickle you are.
The guard take care of this?
Hey, but they lack the firm hand it takes to deal with scum like that. All they do is scold him a little, and the next day he'll be right back on our doorstep.
Do I get rid of
I
him?
don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
What I can do?
Well, good luck with that. Especially since the beggar doesn't even exist. I, for my part, will speak out against
Oh, no.
you when penny pouches ask me.
Uno reverse card.
If you ask me, the last thing the Sickle needs these days are more ruffians of your kind. If you're so eager to beat up people, then go talk to Rolada. We don't want you. Now let me get back to work. There's much to do.
Fair enough, dude. Okay. Let me go back to here. I'm gonna repeat all the combos, and then I won't fall for that trap this time. Auto saved back here.
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Oh, you want to impress good... He stinks like a bloody... Hey, but they lack... I don't know, best give him a good beating. Glad to hear that.
Did it.
You have my recommendation, chap.
Right?
That was a test, and you passed it. Decency's a rare sight these days, and you just proved you haven't. Now let me get back to work.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
Alright. Yeah, the dialogue kind of gave away that interaction was a little bit different. The dialogue box itself. Because it didn't have the arrows to station.
What blessed, my son?
Necklace.
Well,
There it is.
What blessed, my son?
Show me. Well, I'll be damned. You found it. Where was it? Aha. However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Mendelis will only hear the best from me.
Okay, cool. Deliver the packet to... up here. It's not super deep into the Farmer's Coast, but I need to, like, go through the Heartlands first. Right, there.
Huh?
Oh.
What blessed, my son?
Okay. So I'm gonna...
Yes? Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get your hands dirty. Yeah, that means something. Gunham doesn't know who you are. You should go introduce yourself to him. He might have a job for you. Old Rogash said you're a path-abiding soul, and he's one of the eldest workers here. So, congratulations.
I might have safe
That's
scummed
not
that
enough
one.
yet. Go see if any others have work for you.
Okay. Glad I did that then. Is this Gunham guy?
Huh?
He was talking to me.
Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with
I need
you?
to do Gunham's job before I can here. Which, not gonna lie, gonna take.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh, you're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
Very quick. Stuff. to do something similar with all of this stuff. Alright, so there. That one might be one I can start working towards. Maybe I should do this. Replace continue quests for. Isn't there another one? Like this one takes me down to the Undercity. I haven't. The Undercity is the only part of. No, wait. No, I haven't seen the barracks. I think it's gonna continue the quest for now.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Yes, you have heard right. The lost heir to the throne.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
Thereby returns to her position as second in command, and no one else but Arendil himself shall lead this holy
Here,
city
put this
from
on.
this day on.
And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Shall be what helps us find our way through these troubled times. Cherish, oh brothers and sisters.
Hungry?
That's
I've got
Cherish
just
and
what a
thank
weary
the
traveler
Lord for
needs.
his mercy.
My sir?
look like a door.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about
Walk blessed.
Okay, almost there.
Section.
Yes. Is this important? Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon.
Guy looks.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
You just.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
As far as steps. Alright, with you.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzor Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzul's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me. Huh? Keep your chin up.
Teleports.
Blazes, I just can't bloody believe it.
And with depressed.
Unreliable. That's what they are. All of them.
All right, here we are. Hang
No,
on.
no. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do.
Blazes,
Give me
I
that
just
thing
can't
now.
bloody believe it.
What the?
Blasted, blistering blazes! That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Where's the fire
should be
spark?
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something.
Suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Nerim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours. All right, then. This will tickle a little. You're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
Okay. Getting him caught up to.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off. By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the Sea of Eventualities. Alongside
I did read about
the reality we're in right now exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
Yep. Which I have actually read. Books. Wrote the Encyclopedia of Magic. Right, anyway. Tap on the water every time it stones, I feel.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
And I did not just imagine different.
Ah, well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room? Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months. Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
There a reason?
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care. She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
Main story. Opportunity. Several caution these missions available for presses too far. Person.
Never walked back on the road from the ancient man's abode. Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
That's hard to tell. Most of the time I was with Narethzul's order in the Kabet Mountains. But when I was younger, I used to travel a lot, not only in Nerim. What about you? Which idiots did you have the misfortune to be raised by? The foolhardy rebels up north? The bootlicking pawns of the Chancellor in the Middle Realm? Or the fanatic, mask-wearing, cultist oafs down south? Ostian, I see. A beautiful piece of earth, actually. But these sodding cultists and their creator have done their best to make it a living nightmare. Truth be told, it was them who made me join Narathzul's fight against religion back in the days. I was a young traveling arcanist then, and wanted to make some money in Ostian's arena. Fight some rabid animals, oh, you know the story. I had heard a lot about Nerim's South, and imagined a place at the pulse of life. Exotic music, adventure, beautiful women. But you know who greeted me when I reached the city gates? Corpses. They burnt their skin off, and then nailed them to crosses. There were at least 50 of them. Men, women, children. And they were set up at the roadside like trees in an alley. It was atrocious. The smell of burnt meat everywhere. The screams of those who still lived, and all of it only because some fool has decided that they had somehow acted against their god. I still dream of it sometimes. Well, that was when I declared war on religion. I was so sick of seeing people cutting each other's throats only because they project their own personal problems into some holy scripture or higher power. And that's not even the worst part. They're beyond reason. Why are you doing this, I asked them. Because my god told me to. What's left to say there? You can essentially justify anything with that logic. This is why this place makes me sick. We need the Order's manpower. They need our knowledge about the Piraeans, and we both do want the same thing, yes. But philosophy and freedom of thought are nowhere to be found. It's pathetic.
I'm really...
Yes, and no. On the one hand, yes, a happy person will most likely never become a murderer, no matter if he or she follows the teachings of this creator or some Quiranian philosopher. But if something happens to this person, hunger, fear, shattered dreams, a peaceful ideology can make all the difference. What is religion, after all? It's a guide to live life, a set of values. And even if it's just one line in the Holy Scripture that says, kill the infidels, how likely is it that a broken man will interpret it in a peaceful way? If you want a justification to spill blood, you will find it. If your religion was ambivalent to begin with, even better. There's a lot of discussion about that on Kira. And it drives me mad to hear people prattling on about how it's all a matter of interpreting the scripture in different ways. Blazes, if your ideology is so peaceful, why does it say, slayeth this, slayeth that, rather than just get along? It's pathetic.
Really peaceful, really.
Yes, go on. Try to justify a massacre like the one in Ostian, with a philosophy that consists of only two principles and nothing more. Respect those around you, and killing is bad regardless of the motives. Good luck.
People...
Oh, believe me, they do that anyway. Plus, if the only thing keeping a person from killing and robbing another one is the thought that some higher power will punish him for it, then that person wasn't a paragon of virtue to begin with.
Most people, paragons. Pretty much no one is a... Who in the temples? About your orders.
Oh, do you really need me to answer that? Just take a look around. There are all sorts of great historical writings on us here. We're a bunch of bloodthirsty heretics who followed Tenor Aranthiel's deluded son into the war against the gods, who gloriously defeated us in the Battle of Zaramar. Naratzul was locked into an old tower, and those of us who remained cowardly fled into the Neremes Mountains, and have since then terrorized and plotted against the poor people of the civilized world by all means necessary. Oh, and did I forget to mention that we eat babies for breakfast? Well, now I have.
Such a nerve there. Live through all that?
Through most of it, yes. But I don't want to go into detail. Who glorious and have since then terrorized and... Sorry. I suppose I just shouldn't have read that much Enderalian literature on the subject. If there's someone who deserves an award for biased misrepresentation of the facts, it's the buffoons who run this place.
Who's part of your order?
Oh, don't tell Lucy that. Altogether it's her, Yuslan, me, and 2 acolytes. Yuslan is probably the most gifted entropist of the civilized world, and I doubt there's anyone who knows more about the Pyreans than Lucy.
Walk blessed. Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
Talking about?
Huh. You're not from the Order, are you? Then I wonder what the blazes you're doing here. But, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me, she's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the Nobles' Quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her, and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Novice.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
What? What?
Just a the opportunity to get to know just a warrant type of quest before.
Yes.
Well, well, if it isn't the Prodigy. Say, is it true that you're an elementalist? One of the keepers told me. Huh?
Who are you? Huh?
Yes? Is it important?
Well met.
Keep walking.
Malphas's blessing.
Magistrar Yale approved your request. We will take care of it as soon as possible. Your sister will be fine. I'm certain of it.
My
life,
sir?
and you just have to live with it.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
What? Did you say something? No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave, and I'm kneeling in front of it. I couldn't be better. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. My sister, Gadea, I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this incident in the temple. The Red Madness. And you've heard about it. My sister.
Her sister, one of the people.
She was a novice, just as I am. And she... You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have approved. She wanted to leave the city with him. Travel the lands. Just like in the Bard songs. I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later, it happened. She sat in the first row in Europe. You know. You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with that boy in Duneville. Building a new life. It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is. If there is one. Anyway, I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words. Walk blessed.
We always go too easy on the scum. They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Ew.
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Greetings. Walk blessed.
They just don't respect the elders anymore.
What?
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Yes, they are, but only to members of the Order. Sorry. I'm sure the smiths at the marketplace are willing to sell you something, though.
Monsieur?
Huh? Can I help you? Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Well, comes a point.
Yes?
You just have to live with it.
They always go too easy on the scum. You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
Move along.
Who are you? Greeting?
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Only act. Found the third book. Green paste.
Keep an outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Walk blessed.
I thought you were in the city.
Of course. Her sister.
Feels good to be here,
I
to be
completely forgot.
The funerals.
Oh, Hero, you damned old fool.
I still can't
I
believe that really happened.
I guess I should be lenient with her.
He was such a good man.
Here, I think I owe you this for your time. Now, excuse me.
Probably not, no.
We have a lot to do here.
I wonder how it happens. The infection.
What do you mean?
Well, the red eyes and the obvious madness only happen in the last stages of the disease. But what happens before that? And how? How can one tell someone else is afflicted?
Why? Scared you've caught it, are you?
That is not funny. You know, I've had this
Yes.
that there's something wrong with Yarrow for quite some time, long before it happened.
You don't say. His wife was murdered. Don't you think that would have thrown you out of balance too? Path-abiding Enderalian or not?
That's not what I mean. Her death broke him, yes. But there was no hatred in him, only grief. The hatred only came shortly before he did it.
Sorry, but I don't really see what you're going at.
I'm just trying to say that, well, maybe we all should be careful. Maybe it was Yarrow's grief, his instability, that made him susceptible to the red madness in the first place. But let the Flameling and the Apothecari find that out. I have to go now, brother. Walk blessed.
What?
You. You.
This is holy ground.
Good to see you.
You do not belong here.
You. Good to see you.
That was your sister. She's Okay. This was the very first bird.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here. This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
I want to go back and.
Sir? Good evening.
Walk blessed.
What? Music, the soundtrack is just so.
You're not from around here, are you? I know that accent.
Where's the. Aside from the library, I was curious about. Like, I feel like there's people to talk to. Quest or two. That was.
Yes? Oh well.
Yes? What are you doing here?
It's,
We all scooch
I've seen the door.
Some things never change. Yes?
Is it important?
Walk blessed.
Huh? Can I help you? Yeah.
Good evening.
I'm gonna have to look. I see that it's in the... in the south.
Walk blessed.
Move along.
She-Ra.
Walk blessed.
Ooh.
Huh?
This is famous loot, well known. Regular pillow story. Several unfaithful ones put on their good for nothing companions.
A visitor. Take your time, look around. Can't you tell? The floorboards can barely stand the pressure. Jokes aside, look around. We do not. In the old days, people cared more for the history of our country.
But since this Red Madness thing and Arenthiel's return, the number of visitors has sadly declined steadily. But that's just how it is. Well, aren't you direct? You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell. But to answer your question, the Order funds this museum. They quite rightfully see it as a memorial to Enderalian culture.
Okay.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Spin. Vernacular, also called huge jagged door, snake antennas. This is the smaller female specimen. Meat was seen first by Parsival of Hove. After the dorsal fin walked ashore, killed deadly poison out of antennas. According to legend, the great monarch Radoidson III was a mixture of this family. You could not. Bad breath. Hey, what's up, Junko? Glad you're here. What's up? First statues, which show the most venerable light in Alphas, famous image of our created on the basis of the first drafts by Hager. Energy comes, last remnants of Earth. They house thoughts, experiences, and to draw them from. Interesting.
A visitor. Take your time, look around.
Say that as if we haven't already. Here, the fair and strong-hearted Val Militas rests. While he only ruled over a small island, did him unfair slaves. The exam for every fragments, finds of an old civilization, salvage. Bygone time. They were made from soft stone with skill. Annotation: the crystals were the fine this here. Seems as if they're taking their Very surprised a place like this looks like just a place you can.
A visitor. Take your time, look around. Walk blessed, my sir. Walk blessed, my sir.
Like a dragon.
Some shifts never end.
We always go to reasons. Huh? Can I help you?
I could go check out the Undercity, or I could get to... Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell
City,
them that
but
already.
might save the part because have maybe they'll
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at the hour.
it's 10.
Be careful, my sir. This.
Move along. As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait
As
for
I
you in
said,
the Undercity,
the offer
in my
stands.
laboratory.
Just think about it, okay?
I will. Take care. Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat.
Roast pork. Anyone?
So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard. Good luck with that. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerim. Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Tables, some or not. Don't feel much of all this red man.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
On a Wii?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually, not that bad, don't you think?
Relax. Very con.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a myriad on Rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bed the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives, while no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Saying is in the end of every happy, or there's no.
I don't know. Call it a feeling. But if there is such a thing as a universal point to our lives, then I'm pretty sure we won't find it within the pre-digested philosophies or religions most people believe in. And hey, I'd be the last one to reject this great truth if she were to knock on my door, naked and tits jiggling. But until then, I'd rather try and find my own answers.
It's his saying is that.
Oh, Blazes, you make it sound so dramatic. Doing something for your own sake doesn't make you selfish. But yeah, basically that's it. Yeah, seek bliss and avoid pain, as the wise hermit likes to say. And believe me, once you realize that that's how people just work, life is a lot better.
To have some.
Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. And if possible, to be able to enjoy a good glass of wine or an exciting night from time to time.
I don't know, but to me, seeing the world like that sounds more sense in that. I'll admit.
If you say so. In any case, what is empty is my glass of wine, which is why I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Quillet leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it. Keep your chin up.
Some people just don't know their...
Mead! Stew! Roast pork! Anyone?
I just don't see the fucking point.
Okay, just leave me alone.
Bullies.
Leave on bed.
So, evening.
My servant.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find here.
Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat. Must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refuge. Good luck with that. I'm quite curious. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country? Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women. Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Oh well. Heck. Not one. Actually, not that bad, don't you think? But you know, at the end, I can say, what is the wise hermit? The only difference between a mercenary like me, I'm trying to say that, you know, they don't understand what, the only thing left, and presto, the world would. I don't know. And hey, I'd be the last one to reject this great truth if she were to knock on my places. You make it sound so dramatic. Yeah, seek bliss and avoid. Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. Really? I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Kile leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
Sounds like flirt.
Keep your chin up.
Huh. You're not from around here, are you? I know that accent. Hello.
Beer stew, good music. We spent an evening. Spoke. Trini told me about. Must be among other. Okay.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress.
Please, sit down.
In my laboratory.
May the heart of the cards beat for you.
Thanks. First team. Went over.
Please
stop playing right there.
Sit down.
That was nice.
In no bed, son.
Yes.
Is it
You
important?
should go to the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity. In my laboratory.
Evening.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
13. +8. Stop. All right.
Good evening. Yes?
Sleep for a couple hours. I kind of thought that.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
Yes?
Move along. Huh?
Criminal. Is that other one? Traveling sales for task. Charge. Affiliate. Stories. Affiliate. Pending. Infrequent. Managed to do so.
Yes?
for 70. Lower anti-aliasing and topic mods bug entrance. Sorry about this, folks. Gotta troubleshoot why the game crashes when you enter the Undercity. %50 done. Verifying. File failed to validate. Okay. See if mind game. No crashy, no crashy, no crash. Yeah. How spooky this. See that? Oh. Spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Oh man. Okay. Okay, everything validated. Other thing it said to do, setting. Graphics. The 8.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
Okay. I'm gonna try to the cell. Wait for
Some shifts never end.
sleep.
Morala's blessings, my friend.
Hmm?
Can I help you?
Yes?
Can I help you?
We always go too easy on the scum.
Can I help you?
58, 59. So I should. I should see 2310.
Walk blessed.
Yes?
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour.
Walk blessed.
So. Interest.
settle themselves. Idiots.
Yes?
Gotta leave.
Well, comes the point.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one. Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
And work.
Obulus, oh, thank you. You truly are a good person.
Shivering hands and delirious eyes, brittle voices, a manic mind. They roam across the land, spreading
Malfest's blessings.
dismay. Walls of fire and arrows of ice before you can blink. They
Oh, does he
start you
now?
twice.
Good old Milburn and his silver tongue. Now he has found himself a lackey to do his dirty work for him. Let's make this short. I'll keep the key. No idea what he told you, but it wasn't the truth. Because if it were,
That's just how they
he
are.
sure as fuck wouldn't be here.
As if.
Milburn. I'm sure he told you about the raid on our village, didn't he? Well, there's one thing he didn't tell you. After those fuckers killed our parents and tried to break into our house, he left me behind. Took all the valuables he could carry, and just ran away. If I hadn't managed to flee, he wouldn't have shed a fucking tear for me.
But since fate was so kind to me, things turned out differently. I made it out alive and walked all the way to Ark, where I thought he was.
So, you'd think he was glad to see me when I found him in these tunnels, wouldn't you? Well, you're wrong. He let me sleep in the room he paid for from our parents' money, but made me feel as if it was a privilege.
Son child.
And guess what? That hasn't changed. Until today. Yes, he pays for my room in the barracks, but that's about it.
Wicked, wayward wizards, if they're pointing their fingers at you,
Yes, but... Huh. As much as I hate to say it, You might have a point there. But it's just... Oh, fuck it. Alright then. I hid the key in one of the barrels close to the entrance to the pit. But it's not like there's much money left anyway. Just do whatever is necessary. I don't care.
Huh? What do you want? Hideous monster of frightful blue death. Malthus light has never shone on their face. Oh well. The arcanist fever has clouded their troubled brain. Mages while
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go.